So it's my birthday, and I thought what better way to celebrate it than to do a giveaway, and also to give you some more information about the Takomo 201 irons. Now I have a set right here in this PQ bag. They have the KBS Tour Light S Flex shafts in them, and what I'm going to be doing today is giving away this set and the PQ bag to one of you. All you got to do to enter is to comment on the video. It can be about whatever. You can wish me happy birthday. You can ask us a question about these clubs or anything else. Leave a comment with a different type of video you want to see. But the important thing is to include your Instagram handle, because that is how we will reach out to the winner. We don't do that on YouTube anymore because there are a lot of scams that happen. People pop into the comments pretending to be us. So you will get a message from the official Takomo Instagram account if you are the winner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little more information about these irons, and then I'm going to get on the TrackMan and show you some numbers that demonstrate some of the performance that I really think a lot of golfers could benefit from. So the two features that really stand out to me the most about these irons: one, the fact that they are a forged club head, which means very soft feel. Genuinely love hitting these irons. But additionally, and it kind of goes hand in hand with that, is the tapered leading edge that these irons have. You can kind of see it on the camera, maybe not super well. But what that means is that it's a kind of a pre-worn front edge, which means these clubs don't dig into the turf as much as they would if it was kind of a sharper leading edge. Now what that means is kind of some additional forgiveness on fat shots, right? You hit a little bit behind the ball, instead of digging in, these are going to kind of bounce a little bit more, and you're going to get a better contact. Now I've seen that a lot out on the course. Really enjoy that. A lot of people don't necessarily think about these clubs as being super forgiving, but the perimeter weighting and that tapered leading edge mean that they're actually pretty surprisingly forgiving in my experience. Now when it comes to the performance of the 201 irons, to me the big standout is just how much workability I feel like I have with this iron set. So I've got the 7-iron right now, and what I thought I would do is show you a standard 7-iron shot for me, show you what those numbers look like, and then let's see how much I can play off of that number. Can I flight it higher, lower? Can I work the ball left to right as well as right to left? And that's what I'm going to hopefully show you right now. All right, I guess those numbers will work for a starting point. We got 193 carry, height 123, so nice high ball flight, and yeah, 5,500 spin. Maybe a little lower than I would like, but I kind of turned that one over. So what we're going to try to do now is flight the ball down. Let's see if we can get this height, let's say closer to 90 feet in the air, and see what that looks like. So I may have turned it over a little more than I wanted. Not bad, so we're at 100 feet in the air there. I think I can get it even lower though. I'm gonna just pull that one left a little bit too. I like to punch it out to the right and get it to come back. Oh, did we do it? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's that 92 feet in the air. Still carried 193 total. Oh, that's interesting. The totals are the same. Or the carry distance is the exact same. Look at that. Huh. All right, so we flighted it down, but now the question is, can we get this higher? Can we hit this golf ball a lot higher? First one was 123. Now, what I'm wondering is, can I get this thing to like, I don't know, 140? That'd be pretty wild. Nice high draw. Did we do it? 135, not quite 140, but a good 10 plus feet higher than the first one. Now the question is, can we work this right to left? Well, we've done that already, but can we go left to right? Can I fade this 7-iron? Now right now, I don't really hit any fades with my irons. I'm pretty much only playing a draw, but with this set, I just feel like I'm still gonna be able to fade this one. So let's see if we can do that. Would you look at that? A little fade out there, left to right. Carry 180. Obviously, we spun that one up to 6,600, so a lot more spin. So basically, you change the distance on this club tremendously. From that 193 first shot, kind of standard, got up to 197, then to 180. I think we can get a little more distance on that fade as well. I was just kind of really trying to fade that. So let's try to get a fade up closer to that 185, 190 carry. Yeah, we can definitely do that as well. So we can still get that distance up to that 188, so right around that 190 carry, but 6,000 spin, hit it up to 133 feet in the air. So the amount of flight windows that are available, that's all with a 7-iron, right? We can go from 180-yard fade up to almost a 200-yard draw with one club. Now, one of my absolute favorite irons for a long time was a 201 4-iron that I had in the bag. It was like my safety blanket off the tee. I just felt like I could step up there and hit this draw, this punch draw that was gonna go out there and run forever. So I'm gonna try to show you what that shot looks like because it's genuinely one of my favorite clubs that I've ever had in the bag. So that right there is one of the reasons I loved it, because that was not hit very well. That was actually very poor contact. We still carried 220, rolled out to 235. Let me see if I can get you one that I actually really get a hold of. Oh man, the forgiveness on these clubs, very underrated. All right, here we go. Yeah, that one's gonna go. That's the one I'm talking about. All right, it's a draw out there carrying 236, total 252, 90 feet in the air. I just felt like I could step up to the tee and hit that out there down any hole, and it was gonna be fine. And you could see from the shot right before that that even when you didn't hit it particularly well, the results were still really nice. And then in case you're wondering, yes, you can take the 4-iron, you can turn this, fade it, hit a nice high shot that's gonna stop on the green on, say, par 5, right? Trying to get there in 2. Well, let's maybe fade a 4-iron in there. Ooh, like that. Little 221 carry, stops at 229. Now that's absolutely playable. Man, I'm not sure I want to give away these irons. I've thought about it. It's my birthday. Maybe I'll just keep them. You know, maybe I'll just put these in my bag. This is fun. Nope, we got to do the giveaway. Promised we'd do the giveaway. Now, the last thing I want to do in this video is a little side-by-side comparison between the 201 7-iron and the 101T 7-iron. They have the exact same shafts in them. A lot of people are trying to decide between these two sets, and there are some differentiating factors. Now, on the TrackMan, you might not really be able to tell that much of a difference. So I'll kind of talk through that a little bit as I hit these shots. Okay, so starting with the 101T, it is a hollow body design. It is not a forged club head, so it's not quite as soft as the 201s. Now that doesn't mean that it doesn't feel good off the face. It still feels fantastic, but it just doesn't quite have that same feel. I like to kind of compare it to if you play baseball, and when you square up a wood bat versus a metal bat, they both feel really, really good, but the wood bat, you kind of feel that compression, almost feels like the ball kind of bounces off a bit more, whereas with the metal, it just feels like it's just gone, right? Well, the 101T 7-iron, to me, it feels really good. It's just a little different type of feeling from the forged 201. Now the hollow body design is there to push the weighting out to the perimeter, give you a bigger sweet spot, more forgiveness, more ball speed, make it easier to just launch this up in the air, okay? And that's what you see from these irons, is that they're forgiving and they just want to fly where you're aiming, right? And you can work them, absolutely can work them, but they're designed to be a bit more forgiving and not as much of a priority on workability. So that's kind of my ideal 101T 7-iron. That's what I feel like I want to do with that club set, is just hit the ball pretty much straight, little bit of a draw, nice high ball flight. But then when it comes to the 201s, I just feel like I feel like the clubs want to do a little more. They want to work the ball a bit more. And with a 7-iron, I'd be looking to probably draw this one a bit more. Start it more out to the right and have it come back with a lower ball flight. Maybe something more like this. Yeah, see, to me, like that's what I want to do with this iron set. I want to work the ball a bit more, start it out to the right, drew back. Very similar carry, like 2 yards difference in carry, so basically same carry. Rolled out a little more because the spin rate dropped 400 RPMs. You'd expect that with more of a draw. But height 108 feet in the air, so much lower ball flight. To me, that right there is kind of the big difference between these two iron sets. It's kind of how you want to play the game. If you want a club that's just going to go high, straight, that's the 101 tees. A lot of forgiveness, great set. If you want to work the ball a bit more in that super soft feel, that's the 201s. And they do still have a good amount of forgiveness. So that's the primary difference to me between these two iron sets. So there you go, the Takomo 201 irons. Genuinely, I love this set of irons. And whoever wins this, I think you're really going to enjoy playing these irons. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to be taking this bag, wrapping up these clubs, sticking them in a box, and shipping them to one of you. So look out for that. They will have been hit a handful of times on here, and I might hit them a couple more times after I turn this video off because, well, it's my birthday. And I just really like this iron set. All right, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for supporting what we're doing here at Takomo. And as always, I will see you on the next one.